Good morning guys from Guatape. I'm having a little bit of Colombian coffee and we're gonna go sit on the hammock. So Guatape is about a 2-hour bus ride from Medellin and we are here today mostly just to get away from these cities, but also we're about to go on a hike to El Peñon, which is this huge rock formation in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so we're just getting breakfast really quick, and Lindsay's meal was only $2.
And $2 for this meal includes some fruit, papaya, omelet, 2 croissants, coffee, and juice.
And then my meal was about $2.70, so still very cheap. You got an egg, some rice and beans, arepa, some cheese, chorizo sausage, some crackers, and then some hot chocolate on the side. To the rock. So this tuk-tuk ride costs about $2 and it's about a 10-12 minute drive to the rock. Bumpy on the way up. I think this road is all potholes. Welcome to the rock with the best view in the world. So that's kind of their slogan for this rock here. But supposedly the view isn't the best in the world. But we're gonna find out. We're about to climb El Peñon. So the indigenous people that lived here, the Tahamies, they actually worshipped this rock. And I think I understand that because look around at the rest of the landscape. There's nothing like it. It looks like something put it here. So we're at the base of the rock right now, and it's so surreal, it's just huge. And it's the only thing like it around here. The rest of the area is, I mean, there are some hills, but it's just this one huge granite rock formation. It's incredible. So this is what it's like climbing up. It's just a bunch of steep stairs. And look at all these plants that are growing up on the side of the rock. So we've just started climbing and you can see on the way up, they number these stairs every once in a while. So this is 150. And there are actually 650 stairs altogether. So we have quite a ways to go. Well, let's do it. So once you get halfway up, there's a shrine to the Virgin Mary. Take a look. Virgin Mary here, and then halfway up. So this is the view from halfway up. Still have all of that. So even just climbing these steep stairs is a little bit scary. So it's really hard to imagine. In the 1950s when they finally climbed this thing, it was just a family, just a dad and his 2 boys, and they climbed it putting just wooden sticks and boards up along in a crevice in this rock. And they made it up. Okay, we made it to the top. Here's the view.
And now we're gonna go up to the highest point here. There's a little castle overlook.
Hola, estamos en el Peñol de Guatape.
Okay, we're on top of El Peñon now. And this is the view that you've been waiting for. So when you look at a map of Guatape, you see that it's just this city surrounded by this very oddly shaped lake. And it's really cool that finally when you come up here, you can see that. You can see all of the lake and how it spreads across the city. Another really interesting fun fact about this place is when they finally climbed it in the 1950s, they found a species of plant that they had never found anywhere before, just living on the top of this rock. I'm not sure which of these plants it is, or I would show you. But here are some plants. Maybe it's one of these. Special species, maybe. Special species, perhaps. Eat some. So when you get to the base of El Peñon, there's a little, it looks like a little town, but it's pretty much like 10 souvenir shops, little restaurant, cafes. Well, there's everything here that you could want to buy as a souvenir. A bunch of rock souvenirs, which personally I think are very cool. And they're cheap, because it's Colombia. Now that we're done with El Peñon, we just want to show you guys a little bit of this colorful town of Guatape. Now look at this cool little fountain we just found. So a really interesting thing that we're seeing all over Guatape is this wall art. It's on all of the buildings. So you see that all these buildings are very colorful, but the really fascinating part is these little designs. And I think some of them are meaningful. Like you'll see, like, look at this one. Most of Guatape is super colorful like this, but this is one of the cooler, smaller cobblestone roads here. Look at the colors of these buildings. The town seems to be obsessed with their rock, El Peñon. You'll see that carved out of a lot of these facades here. So Guatape is situated around this lake here, and I'm guessing at different parts of the year this would be more beautiful. I think the water is low right now, and so it's exposed all of this dirt and soil and rock. But I could see how this could be a beautiful view maybe at another time of year. You can see a bunch of little cruise ships, little yachts down here, and then some paddle boats.
Disney Junior Cruise.
There's a Disney Junior Cruise. And so it looks like it could be a lot of fun, but maybe not right now in February.
It's the off season.
Yeah, this isn't the season in February, so if you come to Guatape, don't expect something beautiful when it comes to the water. You'll just have to walk around the cute little colorful towns instead. And this is the colorful center of Guatape. Okay, say goodbye to Guatape, and we are on our way to... Do you want postcards from around the world? Right now I am writing and drawing on postcards to my subscribers. If you want to join my Patreon, click the link below. You'll be supporting the channel and you'll be getting something pretty cool with a drawing from me. Hey, thanks for making it all the way through this video. If you want to watch more, click one of these videos. Subscribe because I'm traveling all around the world and I'm sharing the whole thing with you. Thanks.